shot the classic Physique Olympia World last year, finishing runner-up and giving the legendary Chris Bumstead a true battle. He is your reigning Arnold Classic champion. Please welcome from Germany, Mike Sommerfeld. Representing the 212 Olympia, one of the best to ever step on the 212 Olympia stage, featuring 2 Olympia titles, 4 runner-up finishes, and an open class victory. He is the Giant Killer. Please welcome from the United States, Sean Clarida. And now, please welcome your reigning and defending 2-time 212 Olympia champion, looking to make it 3 in a row and further. Many's claim of him being one of the best pound-for-pound bodybuilders on the planet. From the United States, Keon Pearson.
All right, a few divisions represented here. Fuad, we're going to start right off with you, brother.
Check. Sean Clarida, how are you? You're sitting next to Keon, who just came out, and they announced him as arguably the best bodybuilder in the world. You yourself were one time seen that way. What can you do tomorrow night to beat Keon as he kind of ascends to the top?
Just stay in my lane, play my game, and bring back what got me 2 titles originally. Trying to play the size game isn't my thing. I'm known for just being conditioned, aesthetic, hard, rock, grainy, so I'm bringing that back with a few extra pounds.
All right, the Giant Killer is back. He wants revenge. He wants that title back. Keon he's tough, isn't he? This guy's being talked about getting in the open. He's talking about maybe moving up and taking on the big boys. What do you think about it? You've taken on the big boys in a couple of competitions, and you've beaten a lot of them. So what do you think? You think Keon should just move up to the open? Actually, go ahead. Yeah, you can answer that, Keon.
Me going
up to the open? What do you think? Yeah.
Oh, well, I'm just focused on the 212 right now, man. I'm here for the 212 division to represent that division only, man. You know, I'm here to, keep the title. This is going to be the best 212 lineup to date, to history, and I mean that. I felt like since 22-23, just the standard changed completely with the physiques, and you guys are going to see that tomorrow, so I'm excited.
All right, DJ.
Well, we have 2 of the best classic physique competitors right here sitting next to each other, Ramon and Mike Sommerfeld. Mike, my question to you, the last 2 weeks must have been really hard on you because the whole world was talking about Mike Sommerfeld not being tall, not making weight, cheating, and so on and so forth. Now, you proved to the world this morning that you did. They checked your height, you did make weight, but what did it do to you, and what do you feel like right now?
Excuse me, say it again.
So what did all that talk about you in the last 2 weeks do to you, and how do you feel about it today?
Well, there was a lot of pressure, but this is what my team and me is handling all the time since years. And we faced the problems, we made it happen, we made weight, and now it's time for Saturday.
Well, Mike, congratulations for that. Like I say, a lot of speculation this week about whether you were tall enough for the weight category and all that. I know it put a lot of pressure on you, but you did it. There was 10 officials around, so everything is done on the up and up.
Can we
you've
ask?
been growing the mustache and the beard, Ramon's been busy shaving. I didn't even recognize who you were when you came out here.
But
Who's the young guy here?
Can we ask for the audience?
New shape, new face, you know?
Hold 1 second. Can we ask Mike for the audience, because people don't know. How much did you weigh in this morning? How much did he weigh in at? And what was his weight this morning?
What was your weight, Mike?
So we managed to go down more than 14 pounds in a few days to make weight 204 this morning in order to make the weight to compete on Saturday. But I can tell you for fact, I'm going to be 5'9" next show.
You know what? We all reach great heights here at the Olympia, folks. That's for sure. Ramon Dino, you're one of those names that's been kicked around as Chris Bumstead has retired. He left the door wide open with Mike, yourself, and some of the other great contenders like Logan Franklin and some of the other guys that we're going to see. Matt Grego, you've got a stacked lineup for sure. What are your chances, and what improvements did you have to make that you could be the Olympia champion this year?
Qual que foi as melhoras que você fez e quais você acham que são suas chances para este Olímpia?
Eu posso falar em português mesmo?
Pode, eu traduzo.
As melhoras foi nos pontos que a arbitragem tinha me pedido ano passado. As poses também a gente trabalhou elas para se manter fixas no palco, e as coreografias também a gente trabalhou. Então acredito que a gente vai trazer todo um conjunto melhorado e uma postura diferente também no palco.
He said one of the priorities was the poses. He felt like he was shaking too much the previous years. This year he's posing a lot better. Also, he paid attention to his posing routine, and he thinks physically his entire physique has been modified for 2025.
All right, can't wait to see that unfold. Linda Murray.
I'm curious, what is it like without Chris Bumstead competing? Did you approach this in a different way? Without Chris Bumstead competing in Classic, him being gone, I mean, I would imagine competing, yes, please translate, competing with Chris Bumstead, so many followers, and now you have the opportunity to hold your own. What does it feel like this year to compete without Chris?
So, Mike, without Chris Bumstead now, he's still involved in the game, but he has abdicated the throne. Can you fill the shoes of Chris Bumstead? Can you take over where he left off?
To be really honest here, nobody ever will fill Chris' shoes. It's just not possible because nobody else is Chris Bumstead. And I treat Chris as somebody like Arnold Schwarzenegger. He opened different countries, different continents. Chris and Arnold and many other bodybuilders such as Phil Heath, all these really incredible, successful guys, they opened so many doors worldwide. And I experienced that when I was traveling the last 4 years. It didn't matter where I go. It didn't matter what country I visited. I was always welcome because I shared the dedication, the love, the vibe of bodybuilding. And this is what Chris, Arnold, and all the guys before us did. And this is what the IFBB Pro League does worldwide, to build a community, a connection between bodybuilders. So in other words, there's no Chris Bumstead 2.0, but I will do my best to connect bodybuilding around the world and bring people together and do the same thing as good as possible.
Thank you, Mike. Keon, you're going to get all you can handle from the Giant Killer tomorrow night, that's for sure, okay? But you got 2 in the bank. If you were to make it 3, you've speculated that you're going to do an open show this year. Is that a direction you see yourself going in the future, or are you going to cement yourself in this 212 like Flex Lewis?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, I just want to, the whole purpose of the progs is to see how I do with the bigger guys, right? Because honestly, Sean inspired me. When I saw him do the prog and the Arnold, I was like, you know, I feel like I can bang with the guys too. And I think it's a good evaluation for me in the future if I do want to make that jump. But there's no permanent decision whether I want to go up or I want to stay here. I just want to, you know, jump in the waters and see how I do and then take it from there. Just one thing at a time for me, Bob.
Sean said he's very encouraging you to go up to the open, and he will pay your entry into the next show. Isn't that right, Sean?
I'm still here, Sean. I'm not going nowhere.
Give it up for our champs, folks. Thank you, gentlemen.
Representing the women's